Hey everyone, it's Natalie reviewing another lovely purse that I received last week. This is the Tory Burch Perry Hobo that is actually no longer in stores, I think as of about 6 months ago. So if you want to hear more about this purse and what I like about it and don't like about it, please continue to watch. And if you like my videos, please subscribe below. I appreciate all the support and comments. All right, let's get to it. So again, this is a Tory Burch Hobo style that was, I believe, was discontinued at the end of 2019. This Tory Burch purse I purchased on the third-party site that I'll link below. And I actually got it 44% off, which is amazing. So this bag retails for $454. It is a sizable purse. This purse is about 12 inches wide and about 12 inches tall. And the depth on this thing is about, of course, it's very slouchy now because I have stuff in it, but it's about 5 or 6 inches wide on the sides. It is that lovely black pebble leather, which looks completely great. It's a little bit matte, but a little bit of shine to it. It's got this lovely, it's like literally the longest zipper pull I think I've ever seen on a purse, but it's nice and sleek. So I'm hoping to see how this kind of holds up to make sure it doesn't bend or curl. But the hardware, as you can pretty much tell, is gold. It's slightly matte with a little bit of shine to it, both on the hardware and on the zipper. And then of course it has this lovely pull that gives it a nice little red accent. I wore it with a black and white dress yesterday, and literally this red thing like popped and it just kind of polished off my outfit. So I thought it was really, really nice. I'm not a huge gold fan, but I think the hardware on this bag is very subtle. And so if you're not really into gold, because it seems like designers either go one way or another nowadays, but this one I feel is very tolerable. And the nice thing about this is that if you kind of want to minimize the gold on this attachment pull, you can actually hide the Tory Burch emblem. So again, if gold's not your favorite, or you're kind of like, I like more understated purses, I don't necessarily need a logo, I can kind of hide it like that. So again, it kind of minimizes the gold there. Also, in terms of the emblem, the lovely Tory Burch emblem, that's the only place you're actually going to get it. Her name is very just understated right here on the front of the bag, and that's pretty much it. So the handle is a little short, but I'll give you some shots so you can see actually how it looks on in a little bit. But overall, like you can see, it's your typical hobo style. It has some slouch to it, but it's a great classic purse. You can definitely wear this with jeans. I wear it every day to go to work. But it's a great purse that Tory Burch has made. This is actually my first one, so I'm actually really impressed with the quality, the size of it. It's not too big, not too small. So I want to get inside of this purse so you can see what I'm talking about, and this is kind of where my dislike for this purse comes in. Okay, so normally every bag I've had in the last couple years, whether it's black, silver, white, red, whatever, usually has a great interior. This one I'm not impressed with whatsoever. It's this brown, it's like that light brown with a slightly orange tone to it. So when you look how great and sharp it is from the outside, when you actually open it up, you're just kind of disappointed. I feel like they could have gone with something a little nicer, it doesn't have to be necessarily like ooh, that's a really bright red inside, but I feel like, if they wanted to keep it neutral, they definitely didn't have to do like the brown, shiny tone. So that is my biggest complaint with this purse. However, I really like that it's very open. If you're the kind of person that doesn't like pockets or dividers or anything in your purse, you're definitely gonna love this because it's like, and sorry, I did not clean out anything. So this is real life here. This gives you the ability to customize it, put in whatever you want. They have this little side pocket, which you can see is basically, I have like 3 things in there. So it's not huge. You really can't put your phone in there because it'll take up the whole entire space, because this thing, you don't want this thing to stretch out too much. This is actually a black one. So as you can see, it's still not really that pretty. It's just against that brown. Ugh. But anyway, like I said, I like the fact that I can put my wallet, a couple other, literally I have a bill in there I need to pay. And if you've watched my videos before, you know how I love these lovely organizers that literally add shape to your bag, and then you can customize it, because I don't necessarily like mints and pens and anything that can get and ruin the inside of the bag. So I think these carriers are fantastic for that. So overall, interior is great. Exterior, I probably give a C- on this. I think she or the team could have done a little bit better in terms of choosing a color. Okay, so this is how the purse looks carrying it on my left shoulder. As you can see, the gold is still pretty understated over on this side. Very, very clean lines on the front portion of the bag. The side, again, that typical hobo slouch, and it kind of slouches a little differently depending upon how your things are placed inside the bag. So I kind of literally threw my stuff in the bag, so it has more of a slouch than it normally does, but when you sit it, you can see it looks completely different. And again, here's how you kind of pull it up. You can see where that slouch really takes into effect. But again, typical hobo bag. If you don't like the hobo, then you definitely will not like this. But this is just, like I said, a good professional work bag that I feel comfortable wearing day or night. In terms of the bottom of the bag, I didn't get into this, but you do not have feet on it, which is something that sometimes people like with a higher end bag. Sometimes they really don't care. This one, I feel, again, because I'm not a huge fan of the gold hardware, I don't mind it. And I also like the nice stitching of the bag. It looks very clean and very professional, very sharp. I would just probably be really careful with where I put this down at. As you can see, the red pole or the emblem, whatever you want to call it, kind of swings in the back. So that's one of the things that, again, is a nice little pop of color, but it kind of dangles. Sorry, I'm swinging the camera around. It kind of dangles, can be a little annoying. Also, if you like to showcase that lovely Tory Burch emblem and basically let everybody know that you are carrying a Tory Burch, or you just are just really proud of it, which again, there's no reason not to be, especially that I got this one at a nice little discount. But it doesn't necessarily stay that way throughout the day. Sometimes, depending upon how hard you are with a bag, or if you're constantly putting it down and shoving weight, this kind of fluctuates throughout the day. So not a ton, but I just noticed it'll go from like here and it'll slightly go in. So just be cognizant of that. Also, I've debated about switching up if I want this on the back or on the front. All the model shots from when it was actually in store has this on the back, like I just carried it. But if it's something that really bothers you, you could literally just flip your purse this way and carry it in front, or you have the ability to remove it. So again, if you don't like it, or let's say you're wearing an outfit that the red really doesn't look very well with, you could just as easy take it down and call it a day. That's about it. Between the look of the purse, I'll link below where I got it, what I paid for it. I think it's just a great everyday work bag, not too big, not too small. I would probably, if I had to rate it on a scale from 0 to 10, I'd probably give this an 8.5. Like I said, the negatives on this bag were the interior color, and just overall, you know, the overall style is nice. But yeah, the interior just really drives me crazy. I think for Tory Burch, I think I expected a little bit more. But again, this is my first bag. I don't plan to carry it with the interior showing. So, but I would definitely recommend if you need a good, solid work bag, a nice professional work bag. This also comes in a lovely camel color if that's more of your style. With my skin tone being a little bit more fair, usually grays look better on me than tan, so I went with the black. Plus I also needed to get a new black bag. So again, if you're looking for something and you like the Hobo style and you're wanting a Tory Burch at a nice discount, I would definitely recommend this bag. Just keep it closed so you don't show the interior. Again, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully everyone has a great day. And if you have any questions, please comment below. Thanks.